What's going on, fam? We back for a leg day. It's gonna be a fun one. I don't even know what we're gonna do yet, but it's gonna be a fun one. It's always a fun one when it's a leg day, man. Today, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys. I kind of thought a little bit about what we talk about on the way to the gym. As you guys know, Sam Sulek fan, as many of you guys probably are. And I saw him talking about fasted cardio, which is something I actually do. So I did want to bring that topic up, give my viewpoints on it. What's this person doing? Go around. Okay. She's stopping in the middle of a road when there's a parking lot right there. What the fuck is she? Bro, what the fuck? Train of thought lost. All right. Fasted cardio. That was weird. Every day when we're doing this, dude, we see some of the weirdest shit on the streets. I swear to God. But anyways, in regards to fasted cardio, no, it does not necessarily burn more calories. But there's another benefit to fasted cardio besides the fat loss thing. As far as fat loss goes, that is definitely a calories in, calories out kind of thing at the end of the day, regardless of what you're doing. These other things are just tools to help you. But what fasted cardio does do for you is that it helps you helps you reach a state of ketosis faster. And yes, that is why intermittent fasting does have as many health benefits as it does, is because it's as much as it is intermittent fasting from food, you're also pretty much going into periodic states of ketosis. And so with that lies more mental health, like not mental health, but mental clarity, like focus. When you run on ketones, which is where I'm at right now, probably, because I do fasted cardio most mornings, at least Monday through Friday, I definitely do. And it definitely helps me stay more focused, for sure. That being said, when I'm going into my workouts, I'm also fasted. You know, I still haven't eaten anything from my fasted cardio. Now, when I say fasted cardio, I'm talking like walking. Okay, I'm not going on a run. Now, I have done that. I've done that in the past, plenty of time. Actually, I was doing that like a month or two ago. But as of recent, just more walking, playing Pokemon Go for about 20 minutes in the morning. Just walking up and down my street, catching daily Pokemon, getting the daily box. You know what it is. But it works pretty well for me whenever I do that kind of stuff. But in regards to fat loss, it really is just going to be what works best for you. It is calories in versus calories out. So I do want to state that for people who are wondering that. Either way, I'm on Sam Sulek's side when he says, do your fucking cardio. Shit's important, man. So today for cardio, we're going to be doing the stair climber. Any leg day, I do try to go ahead and do leg climber. It really zaps your legs at the end of things. So we're going to try and go that route with things, you know. It's going to be nice, man. And then I think we are going to go ahead and pull out the Smith machine, because I haven't done that, I feel like, in a few leg days. So I would like to go ahead and get that rolling. Definitely leg extension is going to be in this workout too. And I think we're actually going to get the hamstring curl machine going, because I haven't done that in a few workouts. And I think that's time for that as well. And of course, calves. So it's going to be a fun time. We have about 4 good exercises we're going to probably hit. And then I think I'm going to try and work on hitting my lower abs a little bit more often. Not necessarily every day, but every other day with the hanging leg raise. So we're probably going to do that for especially the leg day, because hip flexors. But also, I was looking at my editing the video from yesterday and looking at the pump and everything like that. And definitely anterior pelvic tilt, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's where your pelvis tilts forward and gives you that little sway back. I definitely have that. So it's something I definitely need to work on. I think it's from my posterior chain being really, really strong, which is going to be a matter of strengthening muscles and stretching muscles out. So that is something I'll definitely be working on. But we're going to get to the gym. We're about almost there anyways. And then we're going to start off with some Smith machine squats. That's what I think that's on the agenda for today. I'm nice and warmed up. So what we're going to do here is probably 4 sets of 10. Not really planning on going heavy on these necessarily. Just really trying to feel the squeeze. I'm trying to push my hips forward. You know, you guys will see what I mean here in a second.
focus on the quads. I'm actually going to try something out here because I'm being a little baby about it today. I want to try and wear my flip-flops on this thing. Just feels a little bit better. They're relatively flat, right? We'll see how they feel. Hopefully I don't break them. I'm a little off. Scoot that over just a bit. Let's try it again. Make sure they have decently good spacing here. That's much better. Ooh, I need more weight than that, but it's really helping with the eccentric part, like the going down. Feels really good. Feels like I'm getting a lot of like muscle work there. So we're gonna add a little bit of weight, 3 more sets to go, and then we're gonna go pretty crazy on the leg extensions. Yeah, actually with the flip-flops on, that felt like was my best set as far as the warm-up, you know, and everything that goes. But I think it was just the pressure on my feet. Gotta get me some like Converses or something. I do actually have some flat shoes. I might have to use those actually. I haven't popped them out in a little bit because I was doing a lot of running. And running in flat shoes is not a good idea. Like tennis shoes, or not necessarily tennis shoes, but more of a running shoe. Especially if you're putting some miles in. But it's kind of catch my breath back, man. It's out. Just because I was doing legs. Let's get nice and even here. Even on the bar. Let me shift some weight over. Because like I said, one of my legs is shorter than the other, so I really do have to play around with this one. Make sure I'm not favoring. That looked pretty good. Just getting a little uneven there. Come on. Come on. It's not the weight, I just feel uneven. Yeah, like that. That looks weird. One more. That worries me slightly. We're gonna get rid of the plate for a set. I just don't want my legs to get uneven. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll do some unilateral stuff today too. But you keep an eye on that. My heart rate's not a problem today. I'm in the 80s already. It's only been like a minute and a half. Compared to yesterday, you know. I think it's just the amount of weight difference. I was throwing around a lot of weight yesterday. A lot more oxygen needed to burn. All right, see, it looks a little uneven to me. So how do we fix this? I'm trying to figure this out because it is definitely, maybe I just put more pressure into my right leg and space out as needed because I need to rotate evenly. That's my main thing. That feels not as bad. Let me try that. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and emphasize pressing down a little bit more on my right leg, but let's do this. Still feels a lot uneven. It's 5. I think that lower bar felt better. You kind of evenly distribute them. We'll try that again. I'm gonna break. I'm gonna go 225. Just need it. And I'm already back below 100 BPMs. It's not even been a minute. I don't know. That's a good thing. don't know, maybe my body's making use of the oxygen at a more efficient rate, I guess you could say. But whatever it is, man, it's definitely not as crazy as it was, you know, yesterday. Yeah, it's a 97. I'm gonna get it a little tighter on me. These things are so handy whenever you're doing some strength training, for rest reasons at least. Because it's like you don't even have to like look at the clock much. Like you just kind of like check to see if your BPMs are where they need to be. Mine are good. There we go. One more. That was my best set yet. For sure, low bar. Oh, they're burning. That's good. Okay, so next on the agenda. Oh, God, I got my cardio. Oh, all right, next on the agenda. I use the bathroom. I'm drinking some water. And then I'm going to try and get on the leg extension or hamstring curl, whichever's open. Okay, so I'm going to take this opportunity while I got it. So don't very often get the chance to superset these bad boys, but it looks like they're open today. They're right next to each other. No one's on either. We got to strike gold while we can. So first set, we're going to be a warm-up set. I'm going to keep it around 100. Take my shoes off so I'm not just like tripping around everywhere. All right, I'll go 10 and 10. I got a little excited there, man. I was like, oh, I never get to do this. And we're going to do it. Whew. Yeah, the quads are already a little fried. I need to actually adjust this. I probably should have done this before the first set. That's okay. I think that should be fine. We'll go with about 60. Just warming them up and getting a feel. I need to lower that a little bit more. Actually, a lot of bit more. I like a good stretch. As long as my hips are touching the pad. That felt good. Yeah, they're antagonizing muscles. You know, we were talking about that yesterday. So when you're supersetting them, they definitely will fry your legs up pretty damn good. I typically pair for my clients' programs, like if I do supersets and stuff, I have them do both. You know, like hamstring movement, quad movement. You know, so for example, like kettlebell goblet squats, superset with kettlebell sumo squats. You know, so that kind of, you know, anterior versus posterior, but it'll fry you up. All right, we'll keep the rest short. 1, 2. I think what I'm going to do 3 sets of these supersets, and then I'm going to just hammer out a few more sets of some leg extensions. All right, pop this back on. That was a good way, but we're going to go up a little bit more. Rest time, roughly 30-45 seconds here. And we'll just see how that goes. And then I think I've decided that we're going to start, you know, just based on my leg lengths being a little different. 1 leg day a week, which I think is going to be my Monday workouts. Or no, it would be my Thursday. So this Thursday, going to be my unilateral leg day, which means we focus a little bit more on like one-sided stuff, just because I do feel like they're they're just a little uneven. All right, anyways, that's my spill. TED Talk. Anyways, let's get back to it. There we go. How to get that burp out. Hit a few different angles on that one. All right, last set with the hamstrings. So they're starting to feel it. Ooh, definitely feeling that. Whew. That was a good one. All right. Whew, that got me. Oh, I'm gonna get about 3 more sets in with these leg extensions. And we're just gonna try and go heavy for sets of 12 to 20, I think. No high rep range. So I got it at 205 right now. So I'll give myself about 30 seconds and then we'll go after this. Let's hit, I'm trying to do feet together a little bit. The idea is to like squeeze my hips so that my legs straighten, if that makes sense. My knee should almost come apart, but I'm gonna try and squeeze my hammies together, if that makes sense. That's all I got. These things are starting to get pretty toasted. I got 14, so we'll stay at that weight. Getting 12 on this next one's going to be a challenge. All right. Let's get this. I did bump the weight down, by the way. I just want to try and get a better squeeze. Even that, I'm glad it went down. There's 12. God. All right, that's official. Last set, we're going back down to like 130. I want to get some like burn, not just like heavy, you know? I'm going to go all the way down to 100 actually. Reduce the rest time a little bit. All right. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh my God. Yeah, that burns. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, 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 yeah. Big owies. Oh, big owies. Oh. Oh man, that was rough. These bad boys are done. Okay. So, I think we've got time for some calf raises. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't used the calf raise machine here yet in the video, so we'll do that. Oh, God. Same machine as the one at the other gym. It's just in a different spot. So there you go. I think we are actually going to go ahead and go. My calf sortal? No. We'll go high volume again. I'm down for that. I'm gonna save the unilateral stuff, like I said, for next Thursday. Just to make sure we're designating that. That way I'm not just like throwing them around unevenly. Because for this particular, you know, usually I tell people don't make it too complicated like that. But for this particular thing, I feel like I need to. All right, anyways. Just go until I get a good burn going. Slow and controlled on this one. I think a key thing for a lot of people in this exercise is don't use too much weight. Like, don't need a lot of weight to feel a really good burn. Especially if you need the high volume here, which you do with your calves. They can take it. I don't know what number I'm on, it doesn't matter. And then as it starts burning, that's when I started liking to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Yeah. Now, if I had some good shoes right now, I could probably go a little bit more reps than that. But I was slipping. Oh, but we're going to probably get like 3 more sets of those in. This isn't the most muscle I've had, in case you guys were wondering. That's why I'm fairly confident I'm going to be able to grow muscle and shred fat at the same time, which it seems like it's going pretty well. But there is such a thing as muscle memory. And what muscle memory is it's basically that your cells, once your body reaches its, peak muscle, let's say you lose that muscle from not training or, not eating correctly, weight cuts like I did, stuff like that. Your body's able to actually recover that muscle relatively fast because genetically your cells know how to make that muscle. Building new muscle is what's hard. So, that's something I'm fairly confident in with my calves. These are not the strongest they've been. And I know that because I used to be 284 pounds and doing like 225 donkey calf raises. So there's a lot of stuff with my calves that as long as I'm hitting them twice a week, which is like, a lot more than I was past couple of years, besides body weight stuff, but they'll come pretty quickly. I'm not too worried about those guys. That's way too long of a rest. Let's go again. It's 25. I'm going to move my feet a little bit so I don't slip off. Yeah, that was 50, I think. That was a good burn. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. All right, last set. Ooh, I think I'm going to actually do a couple more sets, like to record some content for you guys, for the YouTube shorts and whatnot. So I got more in me. Not to mention, I probably will get a few more things off camera. Ooh, that's a bad burn. Shit. Oh man, that was rough. That was a felt a deeper squeeze on that one too. I think I was just trying to think of like pushing my knees out again when I go up. I think it's just with your leg, it's always knees out. Never gonna be a time where your knees need to do this, unless I guess you're kicking, but like squatting wise, working legs out wise, like the only thing I can think of is the abductor machine. Adductor. So I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and record some content for you guys real quick. Then we'll post down, I guess in the locker room today. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and do our posing right here, just to go ahead and knock it out of the way. It's starting to get a little busy in here. The locker room's starting to get filled up. And I have to preface this. Half the time when I'm posing in here with you guys, like I cannot see what I'm looking at, Like I can't see like myself. There's no mirror. So I might have to here soon get a new gym membership. Not gonna lie. Just for the sake of these vlogs, because I don't care where I work out as long as I can record and do my stuff and do everything I want. Like I might keep this membership just to switch things up. It's not super expensive. It's like 35 bucks for 2 different gyms, so I really can't hate on it. But I would like a sauna, which they have one, but it's like a one-person sauna, and like it's really hard to find. Be consistent with it when people are just popping in. Yeah, look at the calves, dude. Ooh, that's gonna cramp. Be careful. Definitely feel like we got those hit pretty good today. I only did 3 sets. I mean, I did a little bit off camera. You know, a little glutes, actually. I did some glute exercises. I need to start tanning too, which this place does have tanning bags, so I'll give them that. Spread out. I need to look up more leg poses. I do side chest just because you can kind of see how big my leg is, like my hamstring and everything. From the front, it actually doesn't seem as big as it is. When you look at the side, honestly, this one looks a little bit smaller. This one seems large. You know what I mean? Ugh. I need to get better at these. I don't practice these hardly at all. You know? Once my legs get more cut, it'll be more fun. Just a lot of leg around, you know, this inner thigh right here. It's all fat. So, as we get more cut and cut, though, I'm noticing we can see them a little bit more. Same thing with my abs. Like, yesterday when we did our pose off, I was bloated. Like, really, I could see it in the video, but also it's my anterior pelvic tilt, which you guys can see. Like, see how my hip, I have this sway back right here, which kind of gives me my appearance of almost like popping my belly out, especially if I'm bloated. It pops it out, but you guys could still see my abs that were popping out. That shows that there's like, you know, the belly fat is going away. Part of that, though, is that I need to work on my glutes, literally, because as you can see, as I like squeeze my glutes, it straightens it out a little bit, and it's not as big, not as pronounced as like this. See what I'm saying? So, more glute exercises to come, which I did those, so I just didn't do them on camera. We might go ahead and record those next time. Unilateral would be good. But I'm going to go ahead. My phone says it's been overheating, so I literally had to give it some time to like cool down. But I'm going to go ahead and get some stair climbing in, about 15 minutes, play on Pokemon Go. Then we're going to head out and go get some food.
Alrighty, we're back from the gym. We're not back from the gym. We're done with the gym. I'm still at the gym. Not bad leg day, man. Pretty solid. My legs feel very tired. You know what? Honestly, I felt like I maybe could have gotten some more sets of something in, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm one of those. It's one of those things, man, with my legs. Make sure I don't hit nobody back here. That, you know, because definitely one leg is, you know, I don't know if it's longer than the other one, but it's something in the other one for sure. So I'm gonna fucking run over this hill, man. Such a tight parking space. But I want to do some unilateral stuff next leg day, and we're really gonna fucking tear them up. You know, last leg day we did the same thing. You know, I'm gonna have to go back and look and see what we did last leg day, because whatever we did last leg day really fucked me up, which is good. That's what I'm looking for. This leg day, not bad. I felt like we definitely got some good stuff in. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm just like, ugh, you know? Which again, I think that might have to do with the fact that I just ate more on my cheat day, man. I ate more glycogen. Ate more sugar. My vocabulary today, man. I can't tell if I have brain fog or what. My energy's there, but I do feel like I have a little brain fog. I don't know why. Actually, it might be the allergies. They were definitely getting me a little bit this morning, so that could be a big explanation. I honestly need to get on track with taking some allergy medication, because that shit does affect me. It definitely does. Like, I hate taking any kind of medication, but sometimes when I don't take it, most days I can usually bear with it. Like right now, you know, I don't mind a little brain fog until I'm working. Then it's very, very big nuisance. But you know, doing like my workout with a little brain fog, not a problem. I can deal with that. Anything where I am just moving my body, I can move my body. But when I have to think, different story, man. Very different story. But far as the post-workout meal, I think we actually got some ground beef at home. I need to get some more seasoning. What seasonings do you guys recommend? I don't have a ton that I just use. I'm using what's it called? I cannot remember the name of it. It's like a low sodium seasoning. I cannot remember the name of it. It's pretty good though. I wish I could remember the name of it so I could tell you guys. Maybe I'll put it on my story later today once I get home, because I'll definitely be using it. And then obviously just some rice, man. Maybe some ranch. Like, really, guys, that's like my go-to. Like, if there's one go-to like meal, post-workout meal I would go with, for one, my favorite would be cereal. Okay, but this isn't a bulk yet. All right, don't get a little too excited. We're still got weeks. We still got weeks. All right, I want to at least hit day 45 or day 60. We'll see what happens. All right, which is an adequate amount of time for a cut anyways, so it'll be good for the series. But I think my favorite one would be beef and rice, straight up. I love lean ground beef with rice that has an adequate amount of seasoning in it, not like a ton. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt, sea salt or iodized salt. I do like to incorporate a little iodized salt throughout the day, guys. There's a reason they put iodine in that stuff. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, typical table salt, like if you get salt from a restaurant in those little packets in your silverware packet, that's typically iodized salt. Umbrella Girl. And the reason we even have iodized salt is because we don't get iodine naturally from a lot of things, like hardly at all. So they started putting it in the salt to make sure people weren't getting, like, for example, gout, I believe, is one of the symptoms you can get from it, from having low iodine. So I like to throw it in at least with one meal or so a day, but mostly I'm using sea salt. There's more minerals in sea salt, if you guys didn't know that. So more trace minerals that you probably need. But it's not a big deal if you don't, Just make sure you're eating enough calories. That's the biggest thing, guys. I'm telling y'all, the biggest thing that affects people when it comes to the fat loss journey, man, it's eating enough. A lot of people are under eating. Like, usually when I get on a call with people to like talk to them about like what's going on in their fitness world and why they're struggling with weight loss, they're usually under eating a shit ton. The other day I talked to a dude that was eating 1,500 calories, is almost 300 pounds. There's no world where you should be eating that way. That's way too little. Like, yes, you'll see the scale change, but you're gonna also be losing mostly muscle. So who gives a fuck? like you do not want to lose that muscle. That muscle is what's giving you shape. That muscle is what's keeping your metabolism high so that fat doesn't come back. And that muscle does a lot for you. And you don't want to lose that shit. Regardless, like, it is, in my opinion, it is. I mean, it's not just in my opinion. I mean, it's a fact. Like, it is not healthy to undereat in any way, shape, or form. You're doing a very big disservice to your body, and your body will take a pounding from that. But anyways, at this point, I'm just kind of rambling as we go through the terrible lunchtime traffic on a Monday. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vid for the day. I will see you guys tomorrow for the first push day of the week as far as it's recorded. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna fuck some shit up. We're gonna do some hammer strength. I've been waiting like 2 weeks for that fucking thing, dude. Or at least maybe a week and a half. But we're getting some fucking hammer strength in tomorrow. But it's gonna be a fun time. See you guys then. Peace out.